I can't decide whether this is a masterstroke of genius or the biggest mistake I've ever made. Who co-signed this, man? We need to have a word. Last week I put out to you guys on the YouTube community tab and in Discord that you, yes you, have the opportunity to rebuild my team on career mode. And let's just say the responses were fascinating. It was truly a mixed bag. Some of you lot want to watch the world burn and I'm here for it. Well, how the turntables. This is going to be one special rebuild where you guys take control. Literally everything is out of my hands right now. FIFA 20, subscriber rebuild. Let's get it. I decided to go for a team in the Premier League because I figured it would be the hardest league to actually win or qualify for the Champions League. We're going with Wolves, and it's pretty much not going to matter because the whole team is going to be completely reset. On what your commands and players that you guys have assigned me, or your requests, we're going to try and get through as many of them as possible. I mean, I got hundreds of responses, and we've picked out some absolute beauties. Let's put you guys to the test. We're going to assemble a team based around your commands, your transfer suggestions. We're going to try complete as many as possible, whether it's an advantage to us or it disadvantages us. This is going to be a rebuild like no other. We've got a bunch of requests to roll through, so sit back, relax, and watch the madness unfold. We're going to start things off here with a bit of an easy one. We've got a savior, the man known as Harrison pulling through with upgrade your worst player to 99 overall. I will happily do that every day of the week because I know there are some terrible ones coming through in the next couple of minutes. So Lewis Richards, our worst overall rated player. We could go for Kundal. We could maximize Terry Taylor, but you know what? We'll go for the young Irish centre back. Just like that, with the magic of the PC Live editor, it's a plus 45 to his overall. He's now one of the world's best. He's probably the best Irish player ever to kick a ball at this rate. It would have been nice if it was a striker or a midfielder, but we'll take what we get. Our second request right here coming from Kieran McDonald. Sell one of your top players to a rival club. So we're going to go for João Moutinho, considering he's the highest overall at 84 besides Lewis Richards. We're going to add him to the transfer list. You know what? Whoever bids, the highest bidder is going to get João Moutinho. Depending on whether it's a rival club or not, we just got to get him shipped out of the club. Just getting out the way all the random requests we have for the team before we manage to make any signings in the transfer window. We've got Dylan Ward. Release a random player and use a random spinner to do it. You know what we're going to do? We're going to one-up that. We're going to use Siri. Let's see what player she wants us to release. Siri, can you pick a number between 1 and 37?
It's 10.
10th player it is then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is Max Kilman. Okay, we got away with that one. A 65 rated centre back. It's all right, mate. We got the Irish buddy Maldini, 99 rated. Max Kilman's getting released. No issues about that. We got off the hook. Ooh, we were one away from Richards, though. That would have been a scare. Mr. Lindsay Boo is also backing it up with release the 13th player in your squad hub. So we're going to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. There we go. Matt Doherty. So we've got Richards, the 99 rated Irish centre back, and now we've got to say goodbye to his fellow countryman, the best right back in the team. And yeah, we're going to have to find a replacement in the transfer window somehow, but it's bye-bye to Doherty. Moving on to Discord now, we've got randomized players overall coming in from Shane O'Mac. What we are going to do is, yeah, get Siri involved again. Siri, pick a number between 1 and 35.
That would be 7.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Connor Cody, we're going to be randomizing his overall. So what we're going to do now is Siri, at your services again. Can you pick a number between 1 and 99?
The answer is 31.
Oh no, we've been shafted, boys. We've been shafted. Another defender down the drain. All right, Connor Cody, you're brand new overall. The captain of the club as well. We're doing him dirty. We managed to get him down to 30. It's close enough for minus 48. We've literally got two sides of the spectrum here. 99 rated Irishman and a 30 rated Connor Cody now. DLQ now coming in to top that one off from Discord. Make your lowest rated player wages 10 million pounds a week. All right, Connor Cody, looks like you're getting not only a downgrade in abilities, but a massive payday coming your way, son. Take a look at her, the transfer kitty, 10 million pounds in wage budget. And it's all going to Connor every single week. It's not my best financial choice, I'll tell you that much, but hey, I'm a man of the people. Ah, damn, the arc was almost complete, but career mode's got to be annoying like that. So, Luke Kundal, it's your lucky day. Now that we have the funds available, let's do the tea. 10 mil a week for the 17-year-old Luke Kundal. He's set for life after this contract. Let's see what they say. That's a fair offer, guys. The client's happy. You know what else I can see coming in the pipeline? FIFA career mode this year. We're going to get fired straight away. And don't worry, I've already prepared something thanks to PC mods. Don't you fear, because we're going to get the job offer again, and then we're just going to apply for it again, and we're back in the job just like that. Apparently, our Wolves market value continues to rise, even though we're spending lucrative amount of money on a player that does not deserve it whatsoever. I don't think any player deserves £10 million a week, but here we are. Next request now, we've got Deal Second coming through on YouTube with flip the rating of your worst player. Now, this one can go either way, really. We've got the new £10 million a week man, Luke Kundle, who's going to be swapped around to an even lesser rating, 45. Another classic flip, no real ramifications there. Pretty inconsequential move, but it had to be done. One of our very last requests before we hit the transfer window, the one and only rapper JME, all the way from the UK, hitting us up on the Discord saying use your striker as a goalie and your goalie as a striker. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to save that for opening day against Leicester away. Jimenez and Patricio have done the old switcheroo. Now let's go ahead and simulate this one away at the King Power Stadium. Surely it's got a loss written all over it, and it's a 5-0 spanking. 2 from Perez, 2 from Vardy, and that has got to be a humiliating way to start the season. Thank you very much, JME, for that request. That's going to help us out a lot.
Shut your mouth.
An update with the transfers. We have sold João Moutinho, not to a rival club. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a team through to accept it. Real Sociedad, one of our best actual player at the club, 84 rated. The Portuguese midfielder is headed off to Spain for £39.9 million. This is now where we're dipping our toes into the transfer market, accepting your guys' transfer suggestions, and we're going to start it off with Akshat Singh. This was one of the top comments. We got sign any 3 sons of former footballers / stars. So here we go. Right now, finally, we get some of our first signings. Put pen to paper right here. We've gone for the 3 sons of former football stars. We're going to start off with Timothy Weah arriving from Lille, the United States striker, 19 years of age, picked up for only £3 million. It's a bargain. He's the son of George Weah. He actually had a legend card back in the day. Very promising future ahead of him. We have Ianis Hagi. It's an obvious one. The Romanian George Hagi's son. He arrives from Rangers for £10 million. We also managed to pick up Marcus Thuram from Borussia Mönchengladbach. He was the most expensive out of the lot for 30.7. He's the son of Lilian Thuram. Just exploded onto the scene in these past 2 years. The next couple are pretty fascinating because they are long-term goals. They are requests that might take a bit extra time than a normal regular request. We have retire the worst player in the game in FIFA and sign his regen. So that can only be possible in Season 2. Therefore, the one and only Lee Jae-ho is going to be retiring this season. The 22-year-old South Korean center mid, and he's 46 overall. Keep your eyes on a South Korean regen we are forced to sign in Season 2. We'll put that on the back burner for now as Lee Jae-ho plays his last season. Another one of the most upvoted comments on the YouTube community post was Adam Lammert. He said, you must sign Karius and start him in the UCL final. That's if we even get there for one. Nonetheless, the German is on loan at Besiktas, so it's another signing we won't be able to pull off until Season 2. It's frustrating we can't get this one out the way, but we're gonna have to wait. We fulfilled the Discord suggestion. Now, we had new kid dropping sign a failed wonder kid, and there was only one man who came to mind, the Croatian La Masia Youth Academy product, Alen Halilovic. Ever since his 90 potential or whatever it was on FIFA 15, this man has just not been the same, going from loan move to loan move, club to club. Considering the fact he's still only 23, we might have a bit of dynamic potential on our side. We might be able to revive his career throughout this rebuild, but nothing is guaranteed. Only splash for £4 million. It was worth taking the gamble. Jamie Stewart on YouTube said it's a family affair. Sign any 2 related players. Examples, Thiago and Rafinha. I'd be most inclined to be fair. However, Rafinha, he's on loan at Celta Vigo, so we won't be able to pick him up until Season 2, man. These loans are just getting in the way of this rebuild like nothing else. And then Thiago, we'll be able to pick him up straight away, so I'm happy to take the Spaniard on board. There's your confirmation, our 5th signing of the rebuild, and it's the Spanish maestro in the middle of the park. He's going to be finally joining the Premier League for £49.9 million. Our second pair of brothers that we've managed to poach was actually something coming out of left field, really. Now that I'm looking back at it, we've gone for the Bender brothers. Sven and Lars Bender will be joining us. I think they're twins, actually. They're both 30, and they've arrived for roughly the same price margin. Upgrading to areas which we're kind of weak in at the moment. Centre back, I mean, Connor Cody, the club captain, now downgraded to a 30 overall, so Sven Bender came in clutch there, and Lars Bender for our released Doherty. Now, all the better brother combinations in world football might be going through your head that we, could have opted for in the transfer window, but rest assured, because Akshay Sodi has come in clutch and has request hooked us up with the Belgian family affair of the Lukaku and Hazard brothers, both arriving at Wolves. So 4 brand new players. It's all running in the family at the moment because £77.5 million splash for Inter's main man, Big Rum up top, Eden Hazard. We activated his release clause for £166 million back from the Bernabeu, becoming some of the best players in our team. Obviously, they can't compete with Lewis Richards, the GOAT. There's a confirmation for Thorgan's arrival as well, £42.5 million. We activated his release clause, so it was 2 Hazard release clauses. Jordan didn't want to cooperate, so we're going to have to pick him up in another transfer window. But for now, it's all about the bromance here at Wolverhampton Wanderers, and the subscriber rebuild is prospering. There was also another request for another family to join in on the axe. The Pogba brothers, unfortunately, weren't able to participate because there's only one Pogba in the game. The other Pogba, don't know what happened to him. He used to play for Saint Etienne, I believe. He's been removed from FIFA for some strange reason. Here's one now to throw a spatter in the works. We have Awesome Pinewood dropping by on YouTube saying, sign a player that is born in 2003. Now, we have a lot of 16-year-olds in the game, but not all of them are actually born in 2003. There are only 2 that I'm looking at that were born in 2003. We have Harvey Elliott, recently added into FIFA 20 this year. You know what? I'm going to opt for Karamoko Dembele. There's the confirmation, signing on the dotted line, born February 22nd, 2003. Karamoko Dembele is going to return back to the home nation. Definitely a welcomed addition to the side here at the Molyneux. Mark Morgan, I can see what you're trying to pull here. One of the highest upvoted comments. Sign Lord Lingardinho, Phil Jonesta, and Chris Smaldini. Unfortunately, only part of your request can be achieved this season. Smalling is on loan at Roma in Serie A, so we're going to have to sign him up in Season 2, but Jones and Lingard are definitely on the table. I always knew they were going to be meme transfers you guys suggested, but we've gone from the likes of the Hazard and Lukaku brothers to Phil Jones and Lingardinho in the space of a day. Yeah, this transfer window has been anything but normal. The transfer suggestions from you guys keep coming in thick and fast, and as time progresses, they become even more ludicrous. So right here, we've got Nicholas9 saying, sign any Indian player. This is our choice, and we have to flip his rating after signing him. I've done a strategic little one here. We have found Gunjeevan Thakkar, a 22-year-old striker. We're also going to do a bit of a 2-in-1 right here. We have another suggestion from SRD King saying, when you sign a player, you have to release a player with the same age from your club. Gunjeevan Thakkar is going to be the Indian Lewandowski by the time we're done with him. We're going to flip the switch right here, right now. Plus 36 to his overall leader, and Gunjeevan's had his potential flipped, or had his overall flipped from 59 to 95. Damn, he's one of the world's best. And alongside Lewis Richards, they've become the unsung heroes I never thought were going to play a major part in this rebuild. The low-key kind of punishment behind that transfer, we have to release a 22-year-old. Oh, God. No, it's either Ruben Neves or Rafa Mir. I'm going to call Rafa Mir back on loan and release him because there's no way I'm releasing Ruben Neves. We've gotten out of this one red-handed, and we're going to release the Spanish striker. Not really much of a miss now that we have the Indian hitman. Lucas Montemayor Bertha signed the oldest player in FIFA and put him in your starting squad. Hey, mate, your wish is my command. Most of the oldest players in football are actually, well, none of them are really outfield players besides a few of them. A couple of options here. Oh, whoa! There's a 47-year-old player, Simon Royce for Gillingham. What is he still doing? His overall is high, like 1 point higher than his age. That has, okay, we surely got to sign this guy up. I want to see a photo of this guy. I want to see what it looks like, bloody playing in the starting 11. All right, £1. £1, and they've accepted, boys. We've bought him for £1. To get some first game action, we'll put you on the bench just to make up for it. 47. How much is he going to decrease this season? That's what I'm looking forward to. You know what? I want to break a record. I want the oldest player to ever play in the Premier League to be Simon Royce. He's going to start a Premier League game. Mark my words. Just to add some more insult to injury, we've had a sign of the smallest goalkeeper in the game. And I had to actually do a bit of research on a couple of these players. We have Alcala. I mean, being under 6 foot is generally a war crime these days, but being a goalkeeper in football, how is that even possible? Like, you definitely should be over 6 foot if you need to be a goalkeeper. And it's double trouble from Mr. PP himself. Sign the slowest player in the game, and we had a couple. Some have been removed, but we've opted for Wes Morgan. To think, what, 4 or 5 years ago, he was a Premier League title captain winner. Look at this, 26 acceleration and 32 sprint speed. This man, what, has he lost a leg or something? I could probably run faster than this guy, and I'm not the next Usain Bolt to say the least. He's on the tail end of his career, and he has just been shafted by EA. We've actually got a request here from Joseph Hibbert Pim. Sign Wang Peng. I've never heard of this guy. Wang Peng? Is he even a player? Does he even exist? Wang Peng? No, there's no one that called Wang Peng in FIFA. Is this a troll? Am I getting memed here? Who is Wang Peng, and why does he not exist? I'm so confused. I can neither confirm or deny that Wang Peng is an actual player. Let's just leave it at that. We've got King Joshua on Discord. Make a team out of food names. That could be a fun one. That could spice things up a little bit here. That could feed my appetite right about now. Let's get started. Hear me out now. This is our food roster we've managed to order. We're going to start off with a bit of honey for breakfast. We've got a bit of honeymoon. We're going to cook up some nachos, and then we're going to have a bit of a side of eggs. We're going to have some biscuits in there as well. We're going to have to drink some water along the way. Then we're going to finish it off with a main meal of Kevin lasagna. As an Italian myself, one of my favorite dishes of all time. We're also going to finish off proceedings with some cocaine. Whatever cocaine you want, whatever cocaine you're thinking of, it's up to you, but that might have been the worst ever line of commentary I've ever put out on this website. Forgive me, please. Just for that last little cherry on top of this transfer cake, we have got a little request in here. I didn't know really what to do with this one, but it was sign the weirdest player name you can think of. Azila Quill, I hope you're satisfied because I have opted for the longest name on FIFA 20. Elias Chatzithiodoritis is going to be joining us. A 17-letter last name, damn. Look at this investment in this subscriber rebuild, guys. You've made me spend the big bucks. We have sold no one. What a window, and I hope to back it up in Season 2. This is our starting 11 going into Season 1. This is what we've managed to build with your guys' request over the course of YouTube and Discord. It's actually better than I thought. We set the expectations bar low, and we've managed to smash it. So that's all thanks to you guys. We've managed to finesse ourselves a 96 rated Indian striker alongside a pretty solid midfield, a 99 rated centre back in Richards, and the Hazard brothers, the Lukaku brothers. So we've got quality and depth. We actually have a full 52-man squad. No, we have 51. Okay, close enough. This is basically BCHD FC with your guys' input. Subscriber FC is about to take off in the Premier League. Can we qualify for Europe? Can we finish in the top 4? I think we've got the squad to do so. In the debut campaign for the Premier League, we've managed to finish in 8th. So, yeah, tied 7th with Leicester, 65 points. We haven't really cracked into that top 4. It's going to take a lot of work. We're sitting on the back foot for now. The subscriber squad has finished in the top half, and that's respectable. It was a Carabao Cup semi-final elimination to the hands of Liverpool, 3-2 in aggregate, and that is where our cup run, our deepest cup run, cut short. In the Europa League, though, we finished on top with 16 points, undefeated in the group, and then in the round of 32, we managed to take out Sampdoria 5-1. In the round of 16, it was a 4-3 clutch elim against Wolfsburg, as we took on Manchester United in the quarters. It was an English elimination of the Red Devils, 4-3 on penalties, and then 3-3 on away goals. This is the biggest miracle cup run I have ever seen, as we take out Dortmund 3-3 on away goals, and it's an all Premier League affair in the Europa League final up against the Gunners. That is our starting 11 headed into this one. We've got a European final, a chance to qualify for the Champions League next season, considering our abysmal league form. Here we go against Arsenal. I'm feeling confident. I don't know how we're going to go. How have we lost 1-0, man? To David Luiz of all players. What? A Brazilian afro-headed meme lord to deny us of Champions League qualification in Season 2. Heartbreaking stuff. I'm sure Gil Alcala did us no favours this season, being the shortest goalkeeper in the world. But we're going to check up and see who our star performers were. And it's Lewis Richards from centre-back. He's had 64 games, 26 goals and 10 assists. Is he a centre-back or is he a playmaker striker? A 98 rated Gunjeevan Thakar, 25 goals and 13 assists. That is monumental stuff. Eden Hazard outshone, but he only managed to pick up 22 games, 11 goals and 4 assists. Diogo Jota with 10 goals and 1. And it's Koke with 18 goal contributions. Meanwhile, we find Thiago. His brother is on the way in Season 2. And he managed to pick up 4 goals and 2 assists in his debut campaign. Jesse Lingard managed to get some goal contributions. That's a rare sighting. I love that. Simon Royce's overall is the same as his age. Player for the history book, Simon Royce. You're tugging on my heartstrings. Season 1 has been a solid start. We still have some unfinished business to get underway in Season 2. Some unfulfilled requests. We still have some admin work going into Season 2 summer transfer window, and the subscriber rebuild continues to grow. First acquisition to get Season 2 off to the races, it's to complete the Lukaku Brotherhood. Yet another Belgium, welcome on in. Jordan Lukaku, the left back slash left mid from Lazio. We picked him up for £13 million. The family chemistry in this team is unrivaled. Rafinha's joining in on the act. He's finished his loan spell at Celta Vigo, and he's been picked up from Barcelona for £24 million on the dot. Welcome to the Molineux. Welcome to the Premier League. We welcome you with open arms to the BCHD Subscriber FC. How many sets of brothers is that now? 4? 5? I don't know. I'm losing count, but hey, it's another one bites the dust. Another loanee returning to his parent club. We have completed the Manchester United holy trinity of memes with Lingardinho, Joe Nesta, and of course, Smaldini. It's worth every single penny. If he plays like he does at Roma, he is going to be a defensive rock. Loris Karius, you have one job and one role in this Wolverhampton squad. Whenever we get to the Champions League final, you are going to be around for one game and one game only. I hope you train your whole life for that moment, because it is going to be a redemption arc like no other. Loris Karius, a very diverse squad. I like what we've built, and your guys' suggestions have been pretty lit, I'm not going to lie. I almost forgot you, man. The last signing of Season 2, it's going to be Jae-Won Kim. Let me refresh your memory. It is the regen, the worst player in FIFA 20. He regenerated in the K-League, and he was playing for Pohang Steelers. We've managed to steal him for 70k. We've just took the guy and ran back to England. This could be a dynamic potential miracle, or just a failure that's going to fall flat on our face. He doesn't have a potential status, so you already know we're in deep trouble with that one, and Jae-Won Kim could be a cult hero here at Wolves. A very subtle, low-key transfer window in contrast to our first attempt, only spending £72.5 million on some unfinished business. Here's our starting 11. Not too much has changed. We've got Lukaku and Smaldini joining the back line. We have our two nearly 99 rated Dons in the captains Richards and Thakar leading the line. This is going to be one hell of a season. Second time around in the Prem, and we've improved. We've adhered to 5th position, right outside the top 4, though 1 point away from Manchester United, as that is now an 82 points tally. A decent effort from BCHD FC, basically. Carabao Cup, though, we made it all the way to another cup final, and we've had 2 cup finals, 2 losses, this time to the hands of Man City, 2-1. Europa League football all over again in there, with 6 wins, 18 points, finishing on top of Group E with Sporting and AZ Alkmaar. In the round of 32, we took out, oh my god, Saint Etienne 7-1. Man, a straight up massacre as we took out Borussia Mönchengladbach 5-3 in the quarterfinals. We defeated Atalanta 3-2. Again, we knocked out another Italian club 4-3 against Lazio on aggregate, and now we face Olympic Lyon in our second back-to-back Europa League final. Could this be another chance for Champions League qualification? Season 3 is on the horizons, and we need to get this dub. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me, man. Richards, the captain, and Smaldini injured. The Bender boys, Dendonka, and the smallest goalkeeper in FIFA is going to have to do the job. Europa League final is upon us. I'm not going to feel confident again, because I just know we're going to take another L, and it's a 2-1 win. It's a Hazard winner in the 118th minute. Thiago. It's the family affair transfers. With Hazard and Thiago on the score sheet, we were 1-0 down, and then we came back to win 2-1. That's the character we like to show and display. And you guys hear that? That's Champions League football secured for next season. Season 3 is going to be a madness, because Champions League football is secured for the subscriber rebuild, and I could not be happier. Our key performers this time around, it was no second season syndrome for Gunjavan Thakar in there with 38 goals and 14 assists in 71 appearances, man. This guy has been working like a dog. He needs some rest. The Indian hitman bagging him in like it's nothing. Eden Hazard hitting 30, and he's decreasing ever so slowly, now down to a 90 overall, but 4 games short of 71 with 67, 34 goals and 14 assists. It's Lewis Richards again at centre back. I don't know, he's putting up numbers like a actual striker or a cam right now, as the Irishman with 23 goals and 16 assists. I don't know how he does it. He's a miracle worker. He's working his magic. Koke with 18 goal contributions. Ruben Neves. It's a mixed bag, this team, but the cream is rising to the top. Worst player in the world's regen, Jae-Won Kim, with a +2 this season. No game time whatsoever, so he must have worked on the training ground. Doesn't look like he's going to be the next Korean Ballon d'Or winner on our books. Season 2, just like that, is a wrap with our most complete subscriber squad to date. We're going to head into Season 3 with our heads held high. The Champions League Here we come. It's Champions League time. The groups are going to be decided. And guess who the man pulls out the hat? It's the subscriber squadron, BCHDFC. What group are we going to get slotted into? Bayern Munich, Valencia, and Lokomotiv Moscow. A very manageable group, a winnable one at that. So now we're going to entrust in the squad we have already and see where they take us in Season 3. I don't know what it is with us and just not cooperating in the Premier League because we've just failed to crack into the top 6 for the third year running. 299 rated players. Yeah, something's up. Something's a bit fishy here. We only finished on 70 points. Massive underperformance in comparison to last season. Through the league standings, we are unable to qualify for European football. Another terrible run out. We got knocked out 2-0 to United in round 5. The Carabao Cup, it was a rinse and repeat moment as we lose in the final at Wembley to Man City 4-0, man. It's got to sting. It's got to hurt. And of course, we won the Europa League, so the UEFA Cup was on the cards. And Man City have just haunted us. It's a 4-1 defeat. Another chance of silverware. This squad just have the audacity to lose cup finals, and it's not on my watch as we managed to make it out of the Champions League group stages into the round of 16. We took out AC Milan 3-0 on aggregate as we progressed through to the quarterfinals. It was a 3-2 win against Spurs. We knocked them out of Europe in an all-English affair as we took on Napoli. It's 3-2 back-to-back on aggregate. We defeat the Partenopei and we land in the final against English opposition, Liverpool. Also, if we play Karius, I just realized this now, it's Karius against his former club. Imagine, this is a storyline that I did not see coming, but it's written itself and it's just a pure brilliance. Oh, you got to be having a laugh, man. Richards is suspended for the Champions League final. Arguably our best player, our best defender. Richards has let us down in this one as we're going to take one last look at the squad before we head into the Champions League final. Thacker is going to be our top goal scorer with 29 and 6 assists. That is 35 goal contributions from our newly found captain, our one-time leader of men, considering, the Irish defender who manages to put up numbers that are just unbelievable from centre-back. 24 goals and 9 assists in 61 appearances. We also have a 31-year-old Eden Hazard, ran ragged with 18 goals and 11 assists in 61 appearances. A lot of players picking up no game time throughout this entire season. I want to see where are our goalkeepers. We have Loris Karius, who actually did play a lot and got 8 clean sheets, but we all know the Champions League final is where he's going to shine. As the worst player in the world's regen, Jae-Won Kim went up a +2 to a 45. I think there is no hope for this guy to become an elite baller. The shortest goalkeeper in the world, the longest name in FIFA. The sheer diversity of this team is something to be proud of. Our starting 11 with the combination of Thiago and Eggestein in the middle. We've got the Bender brothers. Karius, of course, going to be in between the sticks for a chance at redemption. Here we are to take on Liverpool. This has all been possible thanks to you guys with the transfer suggestions, the commands, the, general interactivity on the channel. That's what it's all about. You guys getting involved. That's when the most fun is had and the most satisfying results come into fruition now. And we're playing at Old Trafford, paying homage to my Manchester United career mode and also an English venue for an all-English final. It just makes sense. That man Karius, ready for revenge. Let's get this party started then. Let's lift up this damn trophy. Liverpool kick us off. They already started on the front foot here. Salah, what an interception by Smaldini. Bender boys, they got a big job to do tonight. And so does that man in between the sticks, Karius, and he's already showing signs of class. We'll head back to Grujic, Fabinho, everyone's getting involved. This is a high-level operation, but it's Bender to get involved as well. And Eggestein can play a beautiful ball, threads it through, and it's Thacker one-on-one. He's beaten the defense. And now with our first shooting opportunity, the Indian captain, 99 rated. We flipped his rating from a 59 rated free agent to a 95 rated hitman. The Indian Lewandowski, we've liked to call him, but I think he's gone a level above. He's hit a world-class status that not too many players can achieve. And Eggestein with a pinpoint pass as he nutmegs Alisson. Ultimate humiliation, and with the EA default boots, that's an L. Hold the L, Alisson. You've been put in the gulag tonight, and Jurgen Klopp can't believe what he's seen on the pitch. Get in. Go on then, Gundogan, you're the man. Alexander-Arnold, we all know he can cross a football, and it's an unmarked Roberto Firmino. Wow, just like that, guys. We switched off in the blink of an eye. And Liverpool get their quick reply, their equaliser. And it's none other than Roberto Firmino. Heads that one home. And at the near post, Karius is beaten. Oh, he evaded his man. Chris Smalling caught napping on the job. And yep, well, we have just had reality come crashing down. A bit of a reality check. I'd rather go into the sheds at 1-1, and we do. What an entertaining first 45 minutes. The second half is in store for us, and boy, oh boy, we've got a game in our hands. Subscriber rebuild, pull through for me, boys. Let's get this one underway. Ooh, big ball in. Koke, he sees Thacker in the middle. Linkovic, oh, no. Terrible way to lose the ball. Terrible area to lose the ball. And again, we've lost it, but Karius responds with a big boy save. Oh no, and we've responded with giving the ball away, and we've got there. Big win from Koke Eggestein, the man who got the assist for the first goal. Can he get it for the second? Thacker's evaded, big Virgil van Dijk at the back. Alisson off his line, the chip. Eggestein, we all know he's got an eye for a pass. He's going to do it again. He's onside, Thacker. Come on, son. You can do it. Get a base. Brag a brace. What am I even trying to say? He gets past the goalkeeper, and as soon as he's going to shoot, it's Van Dijk who took him down. It looked like Alisson made the contact initially. It's going to be a straight red. You know it's going to be a red. And it's the Reds captain getting sent off. He's had an early ice bath, and it was a desperate lunge, a desperate attempt. And the Indian put it through. We claimed him to be the Indian Lewandowski. Can he survive under the pressure? Into the top right corner of the post! The absolute thriller that is this Champions League final continues to take twists and turns I never expected. Our first substitution, we're taking off Thiago and bringing on Sergio Busquets. Can he evade the 10-man defense again? He'll hold it up beautifully. And it's out to Jordan Lukaku. Back inside. It's a beautiful passing play. Thacker somehow with the back heel with Sergio Busquets. Can he be the super sub? No. Another chance. And it's a third chance. It's Sergio Busquets in added time. One of the most scrappiest goals you'll ever see in your lifetime. And it's Sergio Busquets, one of the unlikely heroes. It's the ex-Barcelona man who knows all about the Champions Leagues. As that has been Presnel Kimpembe off the bench. Blocked it well the second time. And again, Alisson way forward off his line. That is classic FIFA right there. And finally, a bit of the luck has fallen our way. And without Van Dijk, that defense is a mess. Liverpool left in the rubble. It's the last kick of the game. And there we have it. BCHD subscriber rebuild triumphant. It was a first half icebreaker with Thacker. And then Busquets waited until the last few minutes. A super sub, baby. That's how we earn our money here. Red cards, a missed penalty. I mean, this game had it all. A massive thanks to all you guys that got involved. Left your messages, left your requests for me to complete in this rebuild. And I hope this was a great way to see them come to life. You lot of legends. And like I said earlier, it couldn't be possible without you. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop it a big fat like down below. If you want to see some more interactive content on the channel, feel free to let me know down in the comments. But most importantly, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, baby. We're aiming, now that we've returned, for 100k subscribers before the end of 2020. That would be a dream come true, but we are still well and truly on the road. It's a very long road, but we'll get there. Don't you worry. We've got way more FIFA 20 content coming out for you. Make sure to hit down in the description below as the boy Thacker, the Indian free agent, lifts up that Champions League title. What a sight to behold. Join the Discord, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All the social links are in the description for you guys. And yeah, that has been me, BCHD, the subscriber rebuild. Hopefully, it satisfied you guys as much as it has me, and it was as fun for you guys to watch as I've had recording it. As always, I've been BCHD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the very next video.